I think I have time for like half a run, which means I'm gonna do a run, and if it like isn't good, I'm probably gonna kill it halfway through and go to bed. That's how we're gonna do it. So they're very good cards, is what I'm hearing. So you're saying I should buy one? I need a better CPU, personally, but...
Cool.
Good start. Pattern...
Cool.
Pattern B, disappointing.
Cool.
Can I just... Oh, fuck. Good thing that's just a heart rate scare, it's fine. Guys, I'm so bad, I don't remember what I'm doing. Oh, fuck's sake. In my defense, that one's really hard to avoid.
Cool.
At least those ones don't do any damage. See, I feel like CPU is my bottleneck right now, but like not really so much for playing games, but the problem is that I'm a streamer, so I need like a beefy CPU to play big games, and also... Fuck, I have no idea what to do on this pattern. Okay, it's the same as pattern C, actually.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Oh. I just walked through it. I guess this is the pattern that doesn't have that.
Cool.
Damn, that wasn't even close. Can't step on me. That wouldn't be cute at all. Quit your fucking walking. I run a lot of games, Psychonaut, but like I haven't ran a lot of them in a long time.
Cool.
I haven't felt a pressing need to upgrade my CPU, like, right now, but there have been times where I was like, ah, man, if I had a stronger CPU, I could, like, not be worrying about my performance. But to be fair, this is in, like, circumstances where I'm trying to do fucking daft shit, like, play Death Stranding at 1080p and also stream it. That takes a very beefy computer. Nothing on pattern B. Why is there a sight scare in this room?
Hey, hurry up!
What you're saying is I need more cores. I don't think I need to do anything for the final hallway on pattern B, by the way. I could be wrong about this. What a debate! Yep, no, pattern B requires no effort. Great! I don't remember what my my current CPU actually is. It's a fairly decent CPU, but nothing like world-beating.
Hey, hurry up!
Sick bait.
Hey, hurry up! Hey, hurry up!
Like, decent enough that I've streamed modern video games from it without, like, noticeably killing my system. But the games get better, and they get more resource intensive, and some games are just shit. Death Stranding was probably the most difficulty I had with this in a long time. This is interesting, because once again he's not spawned in the correct place. I am using my invent card for stream encoding. I think Death Stranding was the thing that made me change over to that, actually. That being said, yeah, that's true, isn't it? That really is just the thing to do now, isn't it? The NVENC hardware, the NVENC software art. The whole thing with that got a lot better. That was a garbage pattern, by the way. Hooray, thank you, game.
Hey, hurry up! Shoot!
That bait, however, was Galaxy Brain, and I deserve a medal. Night, Alec. I'm too far back. I don't like this. You think I have any idea what's going on? I mean, what is happening there is I'm getting a fucking dynamite fight, but could not see what I was doing for half of it. I'm just that good. I don't need to see the game. Yeah, see, okay, so I stopped using NVENC for a time because there was a time where it was definitely noticeably, like, worse quality-wise. But I've noticed that they've made a lot of strides in that field since in the meantime, so when I swapped over to NVENC for Death Stranding, I remember being actually quite surprised by how well it turned out. So I guess I don't need to worry about having a super beefy CPU for streaming anymore. I should just buy a 3000 graphics card! Dang it. Dang it, Eriko. Stop dodging off the plant. I swear to God, she dodges in the least convenient direction possible. That girl ain't right. I tell you what. Just get me one of those 3000 series graphics cards. Is this game good or is it a meme category? Rude. Try to phrase your question in a way that makes you sound less dumb, and maybe I'll be able to give you a coherent answer. Fuck. Missed. I still am not getting the good home runs of death. Is it a game I enjoyed casually? Yes. Illbleed is good. It's a good video game. Why did that come out in the form of, is it a meme category? Any percent. It's about as un-meme category as it gets. Standard. Plus 23 is not the worst home run in Death in the World, especially when you hit like 3 traps there. Is it so bad it's hilarious? I mean, it's hilarious, but I'm not sure it's because it's so bad. I like it. I think it's good. It's a weird game that's a bit abrasive to modern sensibilities, though, because it's fiercely non-traditional.
Uh-huh.
Why is everything that's, like, weird and unconventional gotta be a meme? Why am I not allowed to like things sincerely, even if they're not, like, super, like, conventional and by the numbers? I hate this. I hate irony. I'm dying. Not sensitivities, sensibilities. And I don't mean insensitive that it's like offensive or whatever, because it's not really. I mean by that is that it has some rough areas that will probably annoy people who are used to third-person action games. There's also the fact that Illbleed does a fucking terrible job of explaining how it works. And I'm not really helping with that right now. I'm just doing stuff. I like to dunk on the popular stuff. They get off too easy. Depends on the type of popular. I don't know. Sometimes I like a popular thing because I think it's good. It does happen. Crazy. Like, here's time for boring gaming opinions. Crash 4, that looks pretty good so far. Looking forward to it. That's it. That's the opinion. Don't give those for free. A not take on good games. Good games are good. You know it's a good game that lots of people played? It's very good. I'm trying to think of a very good game actually that I played that a lot of people like. I kind of like got halfway through that sentence and then stalled. What did I play lately? Shit. Yeah, I got it. Animal Crossing. But I've used Animal Crossing before for one of these, haven't I? League is bad video game. League sucks ass. I did like Death Stranding, but that's like sort of... I mean, I like Death Stranding. Is that much of a hot take? Not really. Or a not take, really. Death Stranding has like a divided opinion. They're force monkeys in this one? No. I mean, well, yes, but you can dodge them. I dodged them. Okay, did you notice how when I was running through parts of that, I was like hugging the railing aggressively? Because if you skirt the railing just right in some places, you can completely avoid monkeys. Yay! I didn't think you could dodge the monkeys either. It took me a while to work that out. Because, like, it works differently each time. There's only 2 monkey encounters you have to avoid, but you have to avoid them in a different way each time you do it. One of them, the first one you go around the left, second one you go around the right. Speaking of avoiding forced encounters, here's me avoiding another forced encounter. Hopefully if I do this right. Yep, bye-bye. Ah, I found an item by mistake. I don't want the bio body. I have no use for that. Fuck, it's gonna pollute my inventory for the rest of the game now. That is not very epic. Like, there it is. There's the bio body in the inventory. It's gonna be there for ages now. That's not going away for the rest of the run. Those are unlike most other items in this game. Those don't get removed from your inventory. Because they are actually upgrade items. You use them to upgrade your character stats, your parameters, and what have you. Koko de wa tsukai nai kedo. Chigau. Darou ne. Highly labored Japanese voice. Koko de wa tsukai nai. Koko de wa tsukai nai. Koko de wa tsukai nai. Tsukaeru yo. Wee. Found a hit. Found a hit. Dang it. Dang it. Counter hit. Counter hit. Don't know why that was a counter hit actually, but I'm not complaining. Counter hit. Woo! High damage. No, the unavoidable. Lame. Cheap. Fucking Christ. Game sucks. That was my kill shot. Thanks, Eriko, for walking. Very appreciated. Meh. Hit him. Come on. Do damage. There we go. That'll do. Dead. Pretty sure. This is a pen. Kore wa pen desu. It's fucking stupid. I saw that as well. That was dumb. This is a pen. Kore wa pen desu. This is SuDX25 Cannon Borders. Excuse me. No, I haven't answered. I did. What do you want answered? Yes, the number of times above the splits by the category is the number of times I have done runs of this category. Not completed, crucially, but number of times I have at least began an attempt. So I've tried to do any percent of this game 39 times, which is actually not that many in the grand scheme of things. I put a lot of time into this game, but not a lot of it was actually doing runs. The working out the hows and the wheres and the whos and the whys of the trap generation took me like 2 weeks by itself. So you know what? I'm okay with taking a bit of a mulligan on... Oh, hello. Oh, how exciting. It's first chainsaw. Pattern C.
Cool.
Yeah. Go, go, go. I almost fucked that up. Like, really badly. Pattern C is also the bad pattern, because you get the extra fight. So, fuck me, I guess. Kinda bites.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I did a good thing with the Illbleed game.
Cool.
Honestly, man, it makes no fucking difference.
Cool.
Tag it all!
Cool. Cool.
I mean, Illbleed speedrunning is not more of a thing because it's an obscure game on a platform that nobody owns,
Cool.
and it's also very expensive. Copies of this game are fucking cost a lot of shit-ass money, dude. I got my copy for about £50, and that was a fucking steal, frankly. Little Samson money? Nah. Okay, that's wrong. Game is wrong. I was not remotely close enough for that, thank you very much. You can fucking tell it was wrong too, because it triggered the cutscene. I wonder why I don't trust that. Yo, nice trade. In the business, we call that the GameStop trade. Ah! I have no idea how that missed. How he... Okay. Die, please? Okay, he's taken way more hits than he should. Game's doing a wrong. Way more hits than he should. Now he's gonna die. Enemies don't die unless they do their stun animation, even if they've taken way more damage than they should, because fucking Illbleed's combat sucks. Game sucks. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Cool.
What is this and why are we running it again? Illbleed, and the question is answered in the title. Nah, bad pattern. This run's probably fucked. It's probably gonna kill this one and go to bed. Probably. This T-pose. God, no, sheep. I'm a thing now.
Cool. Cool.
I've learned.
Cool.
Yeah, Michigan's one of the most expensive PS2 games. I own it in I own a Japanese PS2 copy, which cost me like $10. Alas, that game actually has a Japanese dub, and I'm not gonna lie, the Japanese dub is nowhere near as funny. Mostly just because the highlight of Michigan as a game really is fucking Briscoe's English voice acting. That guy really, really wanted to earn his paycheck. Oh my god! Like, I can't even, like... I'm, like, doing, like, whisper shouting because it's late, for one thing. But also, I can't scream. Here's the funny thing. I don't know how to manually shout. Again, mostly because I stream when it's late, so, like, shouting's bad. Thanks for the good luck, Terrific Tracy. No enemy spawn. Intriguing. And by intriguing, I mean about to screw me. There's gonna be a guy here. I can hear the guy. He's behind me. Ah! Ah! I get scared easy. Ah! 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 Yes, pausing stuns them for a little bit because their AI has to, like, reboot or something. I don't know. It freezes them in place. I'm good for now, though. They don't follow you into this hallway for some reason. If only you could just climb over this little hill, then you'd be good, but you can't jump. Yeah, Rule of Rose is the rarest PlayStation 2 game, I'm pretty sure. That game costs a fuck ton of money regardless of the language you buy it in. Even the Japanese copy is like upwards of like $150. That game just doesn't have very many copies, apparently. Tell you what game I wanted to get that I'm having difficulty finding even just anyone selling it is Tulip. Because that game is not... that game was not sold in Europe. It was only sold in America and Japan. And Tulip also famously does not emulate very well. Rule of Rose was not banned in Europe, it was banned in the UK. It was released just fine in Spain, Italy, France, and I think Germany. Maybe. I'm less sure about Germany. But it was absolutely released in Spain, Italy, and France. Why was it banned? Depiction of violence towards underage characters. It's a very brutal game. I think it also depicts sexual abuse. It's like a lot of honestly, I think I'm underselling it with that description. A lot of fucked up shit happens in Rule of Rose. It's way out there. It definitely made it to shelves in France. There are French copies out there. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, Spain, France, and Italy. There are definitely copies of that game floating around in those languages. You can find them on eBay even. Like the back of the box is a giveaway because it's written in the respective language. Cat and C sucks. That didn't hit, but the game decided it did after it missed, which is incredibly weird. Same with that. Same with that. What the fuck? It's like hitting late after the swing, but after it's missed. Am I like walking back into it? Game sucks. Use your eyes, or don't, whatever. No one really cares. Rule of Rose, I mean, no game is going to be worth £200 admission. That's just a fact. Like, because the reason games reach that price point in the first place is if they have low print run, because they're fucking weird games that don't have much of a hope of like having a significant market share to begin with. The price itself becomes like the most interesting thing about Rule of Rose. Actually, I say that. That's not true. The most interesting thing about Rule of Rose is that it was made by the same people who made fucking Tulip. Like, it's a funny thing I brought that up. Tulip. Rule of Rose. Same developers. It's actually the same studio. Yeah, sure, I'll use that as well. That wasn't my intention, but whatever. Really? Yeah. Punchline Studio. Same studio. It's on the box. Punchline is an offshoot of Love Delic, which made Moon, remix RPG adventure for the PlayStation 1, which is now out on the Switch in English for the very first time as of about a couple of weeks ago. Da-di-da-di-da. Offshoot of Love Delic also went on to form Skip Limited, who would develop Chibi Robo, so there is an overlap in staff between Chibi Robo and Rule of Rose. All of that is true. You know, despite the fact that we're being pattern C, this run's actually doing fairly alright. Imagine what I could have done with a good pattern. Damn, runs ahead. I wanted to go to bed. I mean, okay, I say I want to go to bed. More realistically, I wanted to go into my bed and then watch Germa VODs for 2 hours and then fall asleep. I've become one of those people. I finally understand why some people watch YouTube videos before they go to bed, because I started doing it during a recent spate of remarkably intense anxiety. I found that watching someone who I think is funny and entertaining helped me to calm my nerves enough to the point where I was like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed now. Unfortunately, now I have a dependency on a compact streamer. So that's the worst thing. I don't need some kind of background noise to sleep. I felt bad, and watching funny video made me calmer, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed now. And now I've been doing it a lot, because I've been anxious a lot lately about stuff. Right tongue, that's pattern C. Great. I'm okay with pattern C. Pattern C and I are friends.
Cool. 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 Cool.
Okay, well that didn't actually tag the thing I wanted it to, so that's lovely. Come on, work with me here, game. Yeah, I mean, it's surprising no one that, like, you know, during one of the most stressful times in modern history, I'd be having some fucking... a man who is already extremely predisposed to sleeping problems. Due to being a bloody narcoleptic. Funny that, right, that having narcolepsy gives you problems sleeping normally as well, because... ha! The human body is so funny!
Cool.
As if that fucking bio body's still in my inventory. Hate it. Yeah, I too have begun to resort to YouTube videos of video game streamer people that I like in order to soothe my soul enough to finally fall asleep. I've become one of those people. I finally fucking get it. I didn't get it before, now I do. Boy, have I lived a privileged life up until this point. Dang it. My face! Anything but my face! Am I waiting for any games in the mail? I'm always waiting for games in the mail. Oh, hey. Good RNG. But sometimes they are not for stream. Sometimes I just buy them for me. waiting on at least a couple of stream games in the mail, but I'm also thinking about... I have a short list of casual games I want to get through, but like I don't know if I'll get through all of them. Because I'm becoming a variety streamer who occasionally does speedruns badly. Which is like the progression of every semi-popular speedrun streamer ever, I think. I've become one of those people now, I hate it.
Cool.
But I was looking at, in the UK at least, the new Sakura Wars game got a sharp discount down to like 25 quid lately, and it's like, oh, I could go for some Sakura Wars. I also probably want to play through Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled before Crash 4 comes out. Just at some point, probably. I have no specific time frame for that. Just probably sometime before Crash 4 comes out. I'm going to play Crash 4 as well.
Cool.
Maybe I'll buy that, I don't know. Because I never got around to playing Nitro Fueled. I like the original. That's the reason I never got around to playing Nitro Fueled, is because I like the original. And I did not like the Crash remakes. I thought they were shit. I thought they were frankly embarrassing renditions of the games they claim to represent. With any luck, Nitro Fueled isn't shite, but nowadays Nitro Fueled also would only cost me like £15, so I'm willing to spend £15 to try it, whereas back when it came out and it was full price, it didn't launch for full price, it launched for like budget, but anyway. I'd like to buy a counter hit. Fuck. Oh, I could have gotten the double. Rude. Counter hit. Free. Not free. Why did that not count? Game sucks. Where's this last guy? Got him. Is he dead? Hey!
Cool.
Things went okay. I've had worse, I've had better. Huh. I should deal with the fact I'm bleeding to death, though. It's an okay worm fight. Thing is, my PB is carried on the back of a really good one.
Cool.
Yeah, I did not like the Crash remakes at all. I thought the Spyro remakes were a lot better, which is why I have a lot more faith in the fact that it's Toys for Bob making Crash 4, because they made the Spyro remakes, not the Crash ones. Funny that. But the Spyro remakes showed, like, infinitely more inspiration. And in terms of making actually worthwhile changes to the base trilogy, they smoothened out the difficulty curve a lot of the annoying fucking minigames. Because you know what? The trolley, it's no trouble in the remake. Or at least it's much less trouble.
Cool.
And you know what? I appreciate that. I don't give a fuck about no trolley trouble. I want no trouble with my trolley. Sick of it.
Cool.
I liked the Spyro remakes. I thought they were good. I have a problem with the flight controls. They're still the worst part of the remake, but the Spyro remakes, they're pretty good overall. I could, like, fine. I'll take them. Good enough. The Crash remakes, I hated.
Cool.
I thought they were all bad. I thought Crash 1 especially was rendered almost unplayable by that version of the game. Like, that is so bad, I think it's almost non-functional.
Cool.
Crash 2 and 3 suffer a lot less, but I still don't really like them when played under the Insane Trilogy engine. Just don't think it feels good. I was brave, and I went for that without using my map trick. Bold. Unnecessary. Okay, that's a problem. She's too close. That's a big problem, actually. Back up. All the time I saved by going for the bold play is gone. No. Where is she? I can see her shadow. She is a shadow. The true self. Demon Souls is getting a remake. I'm actually surprised you haven't heard about that, because everyone was talking about it for, like, forever. And it's like, oh my god, I don't even fucking care, leave me alone. I have yet to enjoy a single game in that franchise. Someone please set me free. Glasses. She's in the glasses. This is like the most awkward pattern for this. She's in the back. Why would she be in the back? At least it's consistent. Could be worse. I have no idea how she whiffed that, actually. No, that's a shit trade. No. Okay, she's dead. I've had worse fights, actually. I hope that dropped my blood level below the threshold. It did not, because this game sucks. Go to the store and get some delicious egg twisted. Well done. I almost did it too early somehow, which is impressive, because it's really hard to do it too early. Very aggressive HUD, absolutely. And all of it's important. Kind of. For me, I only really care about the, like, one bar on the bottom, and you can't even see it right now. There's an extra bar that only becomes visible when it matters, because it means you're bleeding to death. And generally, that is the thing in the game known as Illbleed that is most likely to kill you. Bleeding. Funny, that. I must climb the money. I will buy the money. Yeet. Outstanding. I saved uno secondo. What is this fight? I stole a remote from the control room, so I controlled the spider boss and made it kill itself by smashing it into a wall repeatedly. What part of that do you not get? It's very simple. Obviously. Makes perfect sense. I'm being a piece of shit, in case you haven't noticed. Sorry. I'm being sarcastic, and sometimes I forget that, like, people may not... I'm mashing... Skip all the things, come on. I've got places to go, I've got runs to do. This stage is a murder mystery with no mystery. There's just murder. Very, very mean to my humble audience, you know? All they do is they sit here and they ask the questions like, well, if you paid attention to Illbleed School, page 7 of 426, you'd know that is clearly a Cashman spider, and it is controlled by a remote control in the control room. What is the voice I am doing right now? Except for one of those days where chat just fucking makes fun of me and... I streamed to the audience, people who just... stupid streamer. Streamer sucks. Bad streamer. Streamer, why are you not streaming Fall Guys? Streamer! I didn't tag anything I wanted to. Okay, are we pattern A or are we pattern D? We are pattern A.
Cool.
In toilet we trust. No! Bad hitbox! No, game! Oh my god, that's so fucking unlucky! Apparently I didn't trust in toilet hard enough. What? Have I walked backwards or something? I did. Fuck me. Great game! Well, rip my time. The camera fucking turned me around. Ah, fucking piece of shit game, dude. That's so annoying. That's very frustrating. Fucking the camera on that fight flipped me 180 degrees for no fucking reason. So fuck me.
Cool.
I'll address the fact I'm bleeding to death in a moment, bear with me. I don't give a shite. I'm over here. What? That's incorrect. Okay, now the game's just actively, like, betraying its own mechanics, because that's wrong. I was far enough away from that. Okay, nice to know that that's consistent, except when it fucking isn't, I guess. Well, that was garbage. Game sucks. Probably should have healed while I was doing that. There are no opportunities for me to stay hydrated. You're wasting your points. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I can do it now. There are no cutscene skips.
I disagree.
GL.
Ah, man, this run was good, and then fucking Killer Man of all things has to be wrong? That's so lame. Doing, Gabe, thank you for the 11 months. Like, of all things, I hit an encounter, like, on the outer edge of its hitbox somehow, which I still don't think was right. The fucking resulting fight caused the camera angle to fuck up and go backwards. So I walked back into a scare I'd already dodged. And then I got hit by popcorn, which doesn't happen. That's wrong. That's not how that works. Bullshit. I'm extremely annoyed by that. Because that's just wrong. That doesn't happen. If you bank hard right on that, that should never ever trigger. That is incorrect. One of those fun, consistent until it's not things, I guess, that this game is so famous for. Running out of adrenaline. That'd be a problem.
Cool.
Now here's another dodge I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and avoid these stairs. See if the game has an opinion on that. I am annoyed. The squats are gone and you can never bring them back.
Cool.
I agree, it is cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna run out of fucking adrenaline. And then I will be super screwed. I have Ring Fit Adventure.
Cool.
I keep meaning to finish it. I've almost reached credits, but I keep not finishing it because I'm very good at putting things off. Yeah, the GD-ROM drive's pretty loud. And for Adventure Speedrun when? It's like a 12-hour run. No. Why is it every time I mention a game on the stream, it has to be Speedrun when? Cutscene skip. Hello, door? Fucking goddamn. Yeah, I play lots of rhythm games off stream. Playing a lot of DJ Max again lately. Because I'm getting back into the groove with that because they're going to release the Technica DLC packs, you know, at some point within the current century. And then I will do a stream of the Technica packs. And it'll be great, and I will enjoy myself, and no one will tell me anything otherwise. You know, I forgot to heal, but I'm kind of just committed to this now. It's okay, I shouldn't die. Maybe. I might die. If I die during the boss, well... then I get to go to bed. I'm not down that much health.
Cool.
Actually, I am down quite... I'm down like half. Is my Dreamcast rank amongst my list of controllers, and why is it third behind PS1 and Xbox 360? I have no fondness for the 360 controller. This one, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna rank pretty low for me because the analog stick is uncomfortable and the D-pad is garbage, and that's it really. Those are the two most important things. I think I'd actually rather use any given Nintendo controller than this. The analog stick's really, really uncomfortable. Like, it actually... It doesn't, like...
Hey, hurry up!
Thumbstick not comfy. It's the PC controller of choice amongst lazy dipshits who don't program their own fucking controller support properly. I'm mad about this. That is something you've hit a landmine by accident. I'm very mad about the fact Microsoft has intentionally and purposefully deprecated direct input support so they can push their fucking proprietary bullshit on everyone. And they make it so easy for people to just be lazy and only put X input support in so it doesn't actually support controllers properly. And Steam doesn't fucking care, and they list games that only support Xbox pads as full controller support. Go fuck yourselves! I will shit in your mouth if you do that. Fortunately, Steam has an input wrapper now, so that solved the problem nicely. Mostly. There's also X output, that also helps. But I really hate how games that are older often have better, like, arbitrary controller support than modern games do. Because Microsoft has intentionally deprecated direct input support over the years, so now most game developers just drop their X input library in. And they go, well, that's good enough for me, it supports Xbox 360 controllers. And I get really irate because it doesn't work with anything other than Xbox 360, and occasionally, like DualShock 4s, sometimes they have specific DualShock 4 support. There was a fucking rash of games that had PS4 versions that didn't work with DualShock 4s on PC, and that pissed me off a lot. Fucking Shantae did that. I refunded the game over it. I was very unimpressed. Because I don't like 360 controller. Like, I own a 360 controller, but it's kind of a piece of shit. And I don't own an Xbox One controller, and I have no intention of buying one because I don't have an Xbox One. So games that don't properly support like arbitrary controllers annoy the shit out of me. Because then it's like, well, I have to use my own software. Fuck you, Microsoft. You made the stream. You made me mad. It's very easy to make me mad by accident, to be clear. It's very easy to do that. At least I'm not mad at you. Think of it that way. This is a topic I'm very mad about. I get very upset when games do not like put the proper care into their controller support, and they only support 360 and Xbox One pads. At best, maybe they will also have PS4, and that is okay. Like, if you support 360 and One and PS4 and maybe Switch Pro, that'll do you fine for like 95% of use cases. I would prefer functioning arbitrary joypad support, but I'm not gonna like cry a river about it. Loop. Ah. Patton Haita! Yeah. Haita! That was a really good boss fight, and it saved a shit stage. All on Toy Hunter, baby!
Uh-huh.
Dude, I remember, okay, the Simpsons game, right? Buy a ticket, fool. The Simpsons game had an ending final boss that was like a DDR segment that only registered the fucking D-pad. And that was a nightmare because there was an achievement tied to doing it perfectly. And trying to do a rhythm game-esque kind of segment on the Xbox 360 D-pad perfectly, it counted as a miss if it registered the wrong input. That fucking sucked. I hated it immensely. 360 D-pad is probably like the worst D-pad on a commercial controller this side of the GameCube. Which, by the way, the GameCube controller doesn't get enough shit for that. The GameCube D-pad is fucking awful. Dreamcast, while I'm at it. I'm playing on a Dreamcast right now. Dreamcast's pretty bad D-pad. Pretty bad. You know, good D-pads are rarer than bad D-pads, frankly.
Yep.
That's why I like PlayStation controllers. They consistently have good D-pads. I desire nothing else.
Yep.
I don't want anything else out of you. Quit your walking, damn it. Okay. Pattern A or pattern B?
Yep.
B.
Yep.
Tag it. You can do it.
Yep.
Yep. My notes are wrong about this. I'm just gonna eat shit. gotta write down which one of these is the fight on which pattern.
Over here!
Tag is good. In theory, I can get away with this. In practice, I don't trust it. Should have trusted it. Fuck.
Yep!
Local man dodges fight. Excellent. Akang.
Yep!
Yeah, the funny thing is that despite all of these bullshit novelty controllers that I own for rhythm games, right, the one novelty controller I don't own that is actually, like, arguably very useful for a variety of games is a fight stick. I just don't have one.
Yep!
First and second, 10th and 11th.
Yep!
Yeah, I got both of them. Good position.
Yep! Yep!
No, I'm not far enough forward. That's so picky.
Yep!
One, two, three, four, six.
Yep! 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 Yep!
The bio body's just there in my inventory the whole time. Oh, wait, let me through. It's just happy to be here.
Yep!
Yeah, I cannot claim to be much of a Joy-Con fan myself. That's why I almost never use them. I have a third-party Hori controller that I use for pretty much everything on the Switch. It's like a Pro controller, but it doesn't cost $60. It also doesn't have, like, the gyroscope in it, I guess, so I can't use it for that. Great start. The spin dash. Sick dodge. Geez, Sonic, how come your mother lets you be invincible? That fucking final dodge was mint. That was actually kind of good. Fuck, I'm really on pace. Pause of shame. That fight wasn't just not bad, that actually came out pretty good. Do 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 do. Grenade bonus. There are no grenades in this game. Hey. On the ceiling with you, lad. Hit one of the little ones in the back. That was an impressive amount of damage. Oh, on the ceiling straight away? Lame, bro. Move. Fuck off. He's on the ceiling again. No, not quite. Now? Oh, what? That was odd timing for that, frankly. Ah, really? That didn't kill it? Get the little one. Get ye ass. Oh ho ho ho! Yatta! I must be like, ah, I want to do the run so I can go to bed, but no, then the run is good. Fuck. Killer Man was kind of bad, but everything else was pretty good. That final boss fight especially was actually pretty good. Saved 16 seconds on it. That Toy Hunter was also... Damn, dude, I actually golded Killer Department Store. That's crazy. Only Home Run of Death was bad, really. Like, Killer Man, kind of bad, but not as bad as it could have been. It's just weird things happened in fucking Killer Man. Making my tweet now. As if after all this time I get a PB in Illbleed of all things. the first speed game PB I get in a while, and it's fucking Illbleed by over a minute. Here's the tweet. The thing where you see an interesting game and it turns out to be a roguelike. What game was it, Will? Tell me. Share with the class. Here's your tweet. Like my tweet. Thank you. That's how we do things in this stream. Some JRPG with Star Renegades. Unfortunate. Yeah, like, no, that's a new PB and a new world record, because my PB was the world record. I cut a minute off with that. Jesus Christ. When things go well in Illbleed, they go really well. This was the funny is that, like, I said when I started this run, I've got time for, like, maybe half a run. I'm gonna get this going, and if it sucks ass, I'm gonna kill it, and then it fucking PBs by over a minute. I finished Killer Department Store, and I'm like, damn it, I wanted to go to bed. And then Toy Hunter, and then, like, Killer Man was kind of a clusterfuck, and then Toy Hunter went... Yeah, no, Wood Puppets had a bad RNG pattern. Yo, total time. See, that's accurate to my splits for the most part, isn't it? It's like, it's nearly 1-to-1.